Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Travel with Shabari. I'm all set to take you on a beautiful journey across Europe, starting with Paris, France. Come along with me as we begin this adventure. Hi friends, we have now boarded ITA Airways and it's 4 o'clock in the morning and all night we were busy checking in. I had a really tough time. You can look into my eyes. So I'm gonna sleep now. Bye-bye. So I am going to talk about the problems Indians face while traveling to Europe. First is the flight. One of the first challenges for Indian travelers is finding affordable flights. Usually flights to Europe are cheapest from Mumbai or Delhi. We chose ITA Airways because it was budget friendly, but here's something to note. Unlike Air India or Indigo, which allow 2 bags within your weight limit, ITA Airways allows only 1 bag of 25 kg per passenger. They are strict, so pack wisely. Next, let's talk about visa. We applied for a Schengen visa through an agency to avoid paperwork hassles. The standard visa fee is around 9,500 INR, but agencies may charge more for convenience. We had a short layover in Rome before continuing our journey.
How is it?
If you have traveled abroad before, especially to countries like the USA or UK, your chances of getting a Schengen visa increases. We received a France visa valid for 180 days with multiple entries, meaning you can travel to and from Europe anytime within that period. Hi everyone, good morning. Today we are on the way to Disneyland and the temperature is 2 degrees Celsius. It's very cold out here. We are going to have a nice journey, but it is very nice, really good. Something I have been dreaming since my childhood, so all my dream is gonna come true. Yeah, bye-bye. Visa processing usually takes 7 to 10 days. You must show a minimum of 8 lakh rupees bank balance for the visa process. So we move on to our next point, which is public transport and getting around. Paris is extremely well connected, so we skipped taxis and relied on public transport. We bought a weekly Navigo work pass for 30 euros. Valid Monday to Sunday, even if bought midweek. This single pass covers metros, trams, buses, suburban trains and RER trains in all zones, including travel from Charles de Gaulle Airport and to Disneyland at no extra cost. Change your phone region to USA to activate Apple Pay for online booking. We have now arrived at Disneyland, one of the most magical places to visit in Paris. So we had 4 days in Paris and day 1 we decided to visit Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Paris has 2 main parks. One is Disneyland Park and another one is Walt Disney Studios. We chose Disneyland Park. Tickets were reasonably priced through online apps with discounts. Wear comfortable shoes, take a map of Disneyland, pre-plan your rides to save time, go early and stay till closing for the fireworks. VIP tickets let you skip long queues. Since we had a France visa, we planned the maximum stay in France. Next is the internet and navigation. Free Wi-Fi is available almost everywhere in Europe. Cafes, stations, hotels and public spots. Still, download an offline map of every city you plan to visit before you travel. Google Maps is your best friend when commuting via public transport in Europe. It shows you exact metro, bus and tram routes with timings. Next is the most important thing is the accommodation. France offers hotels and hostels for all budgets. I recommend staying in the city center for easier sightseeing and checking distances from airports or train stations before booking. If traveling between countries in Europe, budget travelers can opt for comfortable buses like BlaBlaCar or Flixbus. We are right at the heart of Disneyland Paris, the main entrance that leads straight to the magical world inside. Our first stop inside Disneyland Paris was the thrilling Pirates of the Caribbean ride, a perfect start to the adventure. Next, we went for the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, one of the most exciting roller coasters here. This was actually the first roller coaster ride of my life, and experiencing it here made it even more special.
Experience.
No words. Next, we went on the Thunder Mesa riverboat landing, a beautiful paddle steamer that takes you around the lake, giving you amazing views of Big Thunder Mountain and the surrounding attractions. Next, we visited the Phantom Manor, the haunted mansion of Disneyland Paris, filled with spooky corridors, ghostly effects, and a thrilling atmosphere that gave us chills. Next, we went on the Indiana Jones Temple of Peril ride, a thrilling high-speed roller coaster set in an adventurous jungle temple. Next, we visited It's a Small World, a colorful boat ride that takes you through beautiful scenes from around the globe with dolls singing and dancing. Truly magical. When we visited Paris, it was during Christmas time. The whole city was glowing with decorations and sparkling lights. Everywhere we went, we could find Christmas markets full of festive vibes. I honestly just miss being there. It felt so magical. As night fell, we stayed on for the grand finale, Disney Tales of Magic, which began around 10 pm, lighting up the Sleeping Beauty castle in a stunning fireworks and projection show.
majestueuse et mystérieuse, où vit Quasimodo, le sonneur de cloche, notre héros au grand cœur, who is a face that some dare to call unusual. Seine, voilà Esmeralda, radiant with courage and goodness, she dances freely and carries the oaths. Et quand l'injustice est sur le point de consumer Notre-Dame, Quasimodo, pouvant compter sur ses amis les gargouilles et le brave capitaine Phébus, se
way to the most iconic place, which is the Eiffel Tower. It's cold right here, but it's still sunny. So let's go.
Say something.
I don't know what to say. Oh my god. I didn't know it was right there. For the best front view of the Eiffel Tower, get down at Trocadéro metro station. Book Eiffel Tower tickets in advance, especially if you want to go to the top. As soon as night falls and the tower's golden glow turns on, the sparkling lights begin at the top of each hour for 5 minutes. So for example, if it gets dark at 8:35 pm, you will see the first sparkle at 9 pm. This happens every hour thereafter until the lights are turned off. Next, we reach the majestic Arc de Triomphe, one of Paris' most iconic landmarks, standing proudly at the center of Place Charles de Gaulle. In Paris, the people you saw are usually street performers or buskers. They showcase music, art, or other talents in public places, and passerby may give them tips if they enjoy the performance. Next, we visited the world-famous Musée du Louvre, home to thousands of artworks including the legendary Mona Lisa. A quick tip for budget travelers: many museums in Paris, including the Louvre, offer free entry on the first Sunday of the month and are less crowded early in the morning. On the way to the Sacré-Cœur, we passed through Montmartre's famous artist market, Place du Théâtre, where painters and sketch artists bring the streets alive with their creations. We then visited the stunning Sacré-Cœur Basilica, perched on the hill of Montmartre, offering one of the most beautiful panoramic views of Paris.
There we go! So we're
We booked our Seine River Cruise through the Klook app, and it It costed us just around 1200 rupees. Cruising along the Seine with the Eiffel Tower and Paris lights in the backdrop was an unforgettable experience. It's definitely something you should not miss when in Paris. Europe is expensive for Indians, so pre-plan almost everything: flights, visa, passes, and major attractions before you leave. We had 90% of our trip pre-booked, which made our journey smooth and stress-free. On the way, we also visited a beautiful art museum with free entry, giving us a glimpse into the rich artistic heritage of Paris, a perfect spot for budget travelers. From the fairy tale magic of Disneyland to the timeless charm of Paris, every moment here felt like a dream. The lights, the art, the history, and the spirit of Christmas made this trip unforgettable. Paris truly isn't just a place you visit, it's a feeling you carry forever. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I have tried my level best to share all the important tips you should keep in mind. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Travel with Shabari. Bye bye. See you in the next vlog.